to do now?
Allegedly represented the lab.
You want to apply for a court-appointed lawyer? Okay. You mind giving him an application? You will be expected to work. You must be working full-time. You understand? Okay. All right. Hey, Mark.
On mission, no driving application.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Vuna, bring him. I thought I already did.
He gave me as a miles.
I thought I did one. Okay.
Car, he can only drive with it and pass the money. He doesn't have a car, his car is cold.
Did you order the interlock for Mr. Corey? You ordered the interlock for Mr.
I did.
You want to switch that to a portable?
I don't know. I need proof that how do I know he doesn't have a car? He's just saying that he don't have a car.
It was in an accident. It was a crash.
Did they say that the car is total?
They wouldn't say that in the office.
So how do we know then?
He said.
Am I supposed to take his word for it? That's the problem. Where's the car now? Yeah.
Judge, can I give you a question?
No.
244.
All right, what is it?
244.
That means you too. 244 344 6. Home row.
Yes, Judge. It's here. Looks like she missed her range setting.
Come up, ma'am. You're Miss Cormorant.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, you're charged with prostitution. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On 2/2/2023, HPD vice officers were conducting an undercover operation at 1800 Lamar Street. Officer responded to an online sex ad. Defendant agreed to 400 for deviated sexual intercourse.
Okay. Was she in the room? Was she outside? Did you? I need more than that.
Because this is what it says, once the.
Hey, Karina, did you see this?
What's the last name, Judge?
I have to give you cause number.
Yes.
Yes.
244 344 6.
Just online.
They did meet at the hotel lobby. They went up to the room. There was the agreement made. And,
Does it say that it was her? Because you never said, I mean, all what you're saying now was never.
yes, Judge, there was an introduction when she arrived. Detective, went upstairs to the room with the defendant in the elevator.
And it says that it's her.
Yes.
Yes, so for the damage, it looks like, they contacted her in the website. The original defendant that was contacted was the defendant that arrived at this location. Then after that, from there, met with the defendant at the hotel lobby where they exchanged introductions. And that's when they went up to the room, Judge.
And then what in the room?
And once they got into the room, the defendant offered and agreed to let them have sexual intercourse with her. And she was going to perform deviant sexual intercourse in the form of oral sex to the officer for $350.
Got it. Okay, that's what it
Yes.
is. Right. All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case as a condition of your bond. You're ordered not to participate in these types of activity again. If you do, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. You have a, no, don't. Just, you have the right to remain silent. Exercise that right. There's nothing that you can say at this point that's going to change anything. Stop. Don't. There's nothing that you can say at this time that's going to change anything. This is a probable cause hearing. Now's not the time to fight your case. You don't have a lawyer. And whatever you say, they're going to sit there and try to use it against you to prove guilt. It's just, now's not the time. If you want a lawyer, I'm happy to provide you a lawyer today. You know, no cost to you, a court-appointed lawyer. But I'm telling you that if it continues, if you continue, I will put you in jail and there will be no more PR bonds. You have already missed court once. I'm going to reinstate your bond now, but if you miss court again, I'm not going to continue to play this game. I have enough drama in my life and I just don't need any more. Do you understand? Okay. So do you mind filing those conditions? No engaging in the same course of conduct as that we have here, whether online, in person, use of third parties at all. I'm going to have you sign a reset. I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box. I'm going to find you a lawyer and then we'll go from there. Okay? Please do not leave until you sign our bond conditions as well.
Yes, sir. You said the car was impounded and the car has a lien on it and the bank said that they're taking the car because they have to fight with the insurance company because the car was a total loss to get paid off or whatever like that. So he doesn't have the car. But I remember your conditions, Judge. You said that if he drives a car, he has to have the document. So as long as he fills out, signs this affidavit of non-prosecution and doesn't drive, that should.
Well, we'll give him he will have a portable device.
He should, yeah.
Yeah.
With that test result, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I need you speak Spanish?
Yes, the part that I don't speak, my phone helps me out. So he's been understanding everything I told him as far up to this point.
Tú vas a firmar un papel ahora diciendo que no vas a manejar. No me importa qué tienes que hacer en esta vida. Si tú manejes, te pongo en la cárcel inmediatamente. ¿Me entiendes? También te voy a dar un portátil que tienes que soplar cada par de horas. Si tú no soplas, también vas a ir a la cárcel y no te voy a dar fianza gratis más. ¿Me entiendes, Méndez? Tienes que soplar cada par de horas. Si tú no soplas, te vas a la cárcel. ¿Entiendes? No usas drogas ilegales, no usas alcohol, no puedes usar cualquier cosa que tiene alcohol. Okay. So he said no alcohol, no illegal drugs, no using anything that has alcohol in it. He's swearing to us that he's not going to drive. Goes there. So si tú no soplas, sabes. Okay. Portable device. Right. Okay. Hi.
Good morning, Your
Hi,
Honor.
Mr. Albert. What's up, buddy?
I would like to do a plea, Your Honor, on Mr. Brendan Lee Rosario.
Are you ready?
We are ready, Your Honor.
Do you mind bringing him up?
Yes, sir.
Osorio,
Please
do you need
send that Your Honor.
do you need a translator?
You don't need to.
You speak? Okay, please. Stuart, you want to talk to me while we wait?
I got a long year.
Okay, not a problem. I am assuming that the second case will be dismissed, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
It's the.
All right, good morning, Mr. Osorio. Sir, you're charged with two cases. You're charged with assault of a family member. You're also charged with interference with the duties of a public servant. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 6-month deferred on the assault of a family member, and they're going to dismiss the second case. Is this how you understand the agreement?
Yes.
You need to understand something very important, that a assault of a family member carries an affirmative finding of family violence, meaning that should you ever pick up another one of these cases, you could be very well facing a 3rd-degree felony up to 10 years in prison. You understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, the right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you are stuck with us until you complete it successfully, if you complete it successfully, or it gets revoked. If you do something to violate this agreement, if you pick up a new case, you test positive for drugs or illegal drugs or alcohol, if you have a weapon, if you pick up a new case, if you have contact with the complaining witnesses in this case, we issue a warrant for your arrest, put you back in jail. We will have a hearing to determine if you violated this agreement. If you do, you were looking at an entire year in jail. You understand? If you complete this successfully, it does not get dismissed. This is a deferred. So if you do it successfully, you complete it successfully, there's no conviction on your record, but it doesn't get dismissed. It's a big difference between the two. Do you understand? All right. How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm not going to find you guilty. We'll withhold that for 6 months. For you to complete this successfully, you must do an effective decision-making class. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, 20 hours of community service. You must do a TRAS to see if any other conditions are warranted. What about contact with the complaining witness? Do they want contact? Do you know?
Yes, just no harassing contact, Your Honor.
What's the relationship between them?
Relationship.
My mother,
You know if they want contact? What I'd like to do is I want to make sure that they want contact first. And if they do, then we will order no threatening or harassing
They did
contact.
want contact.
They do?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
One of them was a brother and one of them is the mother. And they said that they did want him to have contact, they wanted him to get deferred.
Where are you going to stay when you leave, when you get out of jail?
at mom's house.
You got to understand that when you're living at mom's house, it's not your house. And if mom kicks you out because you're not complying with whatever she's asking you to do, you know, you may be very well living on the streets. And if you do, the streets will eat you alive. It sucks. Nothing good happens on the street. So even if she asks you, take out the dishwasher, clean the floors, wash the clothes, whatever it may be, anything is better than living on the street. What else are you going to do with the rest of your life? How old are you? 21, 22? How old are you, Mr. Osorio? You're 18. What's next? What are you going to do for the rest of your life?
Well, once I get out, I'm going straight to work.
Doing what?
EGF trash can at the trash can company.
Did you graduate from high school? So you need to get your GED at a minimum. You will make pennies to what everybody's making $1. Just the fact that you don't have a GED or some kind of high school equivalency, you must do it. And I want you to get it while you're on this. I'll make you a deal. no community service if you can get your GED. I would rather you spend your time working to get that as opposed to menial labor, just really. If you don't, you will be looking at a year in jail, and I'm going to keep you while we get your GED. It's going to happen, whether we do it outside or whether we do it inside, because you need your high school diploma. You understand? I'll make you a deal. The minute you get your high school diploma, come back and talk. If you've done the classes, I'll take you off. The main concern is you getting your high school diploma. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. All right, best of luck to you. I'm going to waive your fees. For as far as probation, everything there's no fee. I can't pay for the outside stuff, but just if you have any problems, come back and talk and we can work through anything, all right? Good luck. She'll explain to you more, okay?
Because I'm working on Mr. Avalon, Joey Avalon.
Jail or bond?
He is in custody currently, he had a meeting today.
Oh, right. Okay, got it.
So I'm asking the court to reinstate his bond, not to revoke his bond. It's a crazy long diatribe.
Tell me.
So he is coming in front of this court on a criminal mischief case. Criminal mischief case arises out of the same set of circumstances that was part of an ag assault case that was filed. He went to court for the ag assault. He has taken a 5-year deferred on the ag assault. About 4 days after he pleads guilty to the ag assault, then they filed the criminal mischief bond. If the court revokes his bond, he doesn't have anyone else who's going to be able to make his bond again. The offer from the state is restitution and dismiss agreement. Restitution and dismiss. He works in construction. He tells me that he can work to get the money together to pay back the restitution. Green and I have been talking today, and what we've decided, or what hypothetically we're exploring, is amending the terms of his felony probation to have that restitution be a part of the felony probation. I just went up to the 339 to try to talk to the CLO there in the middle of the hearing, so I wasn't able to talk to her. But
I don't know if they can do that, though. I mean, he's already pled to that case. You'd have to get the defense lawyer involved. You have to have the prosecutors involved. It was never even a.
Originally, I'm surprised because if they would have been filed at the same time, they probably would have considered it in the MHA or in the deferred as part of the plea negotiations. But because it wasn't filed till later, I'm assuming that's why they.
How much is the restitution?
about $1,300, Josh.
Damn, that's a lot.
Oh, for 5 years,
Yeah, I mean, right. But more so, we put a monitor on him and he just doesn't care.
well, Judge, he was moving this weekend, and whenever he was moving, he thinks whatever the charger was, that charges his thing, got mixed in with all the things that are moving, just wasn't able to charge it. And that's what they told me.
What do you think?
Judge, it's tough because it's not his fault that this case got filed after the deferred. I really think that if it would have been filed all together, it would have been a full resolution. It would have been included in there. I wish.
Great. We gave him a PR bond, though. I mean, you have your. Do we have to beg you to do things now? Do we really just? Is that what? I mean, we have to beg people to work to get their dismissals. Really? At what point do we say when? You know you're on felony deferred, right? You know. Can you bring it up, please? You have the cost number handy?
I do, Your Honor. 261 40
40.
40 plus 44.
How long has he been on deferred now?
I believe since March.
Pretty much, Judge. He pled on 3/5/2026. Doesn't look like he has had any violations since then.
Let's send him for a drug and alcohol test.
Let me see what they have as his conditions, Judge.
That's most certainly a condition.
This case was filed 4/6, but let me see.
You know, with us. Are you going?
So the notice was designed to be read, by the judge, he and 5 years occurred. Condition was they couldn't stay with the grandmother. We kind of pulled up what judge ended up giving as the conditions.
Do you know how serious a probation you're on now, Mr. Avila? I don't think you do. That is the type of probation that's called a 3G offense. If you get revoked, anytime you get, you must do at least half before you're even eligible. And when you have an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, this is not the type where, okay, 2 years, 3 years, 10, 15. Do you understand? All we asked you to do was maintain a monitor. So know that there are no issues. And you're walking around as if you have no criminal cases open at all. Your lawyer's asking for me to reinstate your bond, but I know, given the history here, if we let you out, you just can do whatever the hell you want to do. Because that's what Mr. Avila likes to do. What's the state's position on a bond reinstatement?
Your Honor, the last bond violation I saw was for him residing in a certain location. I know that as part of his condition on the felony, it was that he's not allowed to live with grandma, so I'm not sure if that was the address that he had originally listed, but had to live somewhere else based on the felony probation. At that time,
Wait, so on our case,
on the felony deferred, he was instructed not to live with grandma, just from what I can see on the notes. So I'm not sure if the address we had listed in our case originally was grandma's and he was instructed to live somewhere else. That part I'm not sure, I'll have to double check with, pre-trial what address he had given, because that was his first violation for residing somewhere else. And
what do you mean? Is that in the felony case or is that with us?
they're all kind of together, because they're all the same complainants. The last one, do you know what the first violation is?
No, the claimants.
I thought we only have one violation. Do we have multiple violations?
I think the first one, well, the 6/8, so yes, Judge, I'm sorry, I'm just my count, the one on 6/8/2026, that's the one violation. For residing at a different address.
I don't see the one on 6/8. I don't know which one you're referencing.
Note that I saw in our notes, like in our case notes.
So is there a second violation?
I don't And Judge, I'm going through my email, I see on the case note for Officer Anita, so it could be actually a mistake, because I'm looking through my emails and I only see this one. So it could have been an error right there. So I do say this is his first violation in regards to the GPS monitor, considering that what counsel was instructing or advising that it was because of the moving. The state would not be opposed to reinstating his bond. Since he hasn't had any violation, he's been on deferred for 3 months and hasn't had any violations of that.
Where are you gonna live, Mr. Avila? No, I don't want the actual address, but it's away from the complaining witnesses, correct? You're on felony probation. You should be living as if you have a halo above your head. That means no alcohol, no illegal drugs, no new cases, and to remain in compliance. As a condition of your bond here, you were ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I'm going to test you soon. I will reluctantly reinstate your bond. If the battery goes dead, so will your bond. And I'm not going to play this game with you again. Do you understand? You must charge this every single day. Don't use alcohol. Don't use illegal drugs, including marijuana. Do you understand?
Thank you.
If it's just no tolerance going here forth.
Yes,
And
sir.
I don't know who you have in this lab, Mr. Avila, but every time you're out there in the free world and you want to do something where you think that bond could get revoked, you need to be thinking, is there someone that's going to be ready to pony up $10,000, $20,000 for me to get out? Because if you don't have anyone that has that kind of money to bond you out, if you go to jail, you may be very well there for a long ass time. Do you understand? This is what you should be considering in the free world. It's not free at this time. You have a whole host of conditions. We will not have this conversation again. Okay?
Thank you.
All Hey, Veronica, test in 40 days, please. Okay? No, we'll test in 40 days. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Mr. Henry,
Morning, Judge.
good morning, bud. What's up?
Amy Jones on docket.
Okay,
You said from unfortunately, I've not heard from her. I've spoke to family members who have also tried to bring in contact with her, but I have not spoken to her directly. And I don't know, pretty sure I'm speaking to you as well, because she was released out.
So on Friday, Amy Jones reported to our office and
sure. I remember they took her in.
they did not take her in. So
What?
when
She
I,
had 2 felony warrants.
when I talked to the warrants unit, I talked to a supervisor this morning because when I looked at her file, they actually dismissed her and told her to go to court. And I asked,
I just don't understand. I don't.
they said that they're looking into it right now, and I told them, well, she never reported to court on Friday, and so, right now they're looking into the situation of why she was dismissed from our office with 2 felony warrants, and so,
I just don't understand. I mean, it's like we're working against ourselves, really. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm gonna revoke her bonds. She is supposed to maintain in contact with you. She's not done so. She has 2 felony warrants, really. Okay, all right.
Thank
Do
you.
you want to stay on? Do you want to withdraw?
I can withdraw that.
Sure. Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Hi.
I'm reapproaching on Kyvon Rogers.
Yes.
You had asked me to kind of stand down for a second while you had some time to think about it. I don't know if you had time.
Yeah, we'll do it now, but just,
Your Honor, you were signing off on the bond conditions.
you need me to just sign the bond conditions?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you want to bring them up? I'll have them come on up. What is your position with regard to Mr. Rogers? Oh, no, just up to sign it.
Oh, sign.
Yeah. No. You guys are good. What is your position with Mr. Rogers as far as a bond, I guess, reinstatement?
So just while she's doing that, I will say that last bond violation where you locked him up last week, that where the allegation was that he lost his charger and he was inside and outside the house for a total of 30 minutes looking for it, looking for that charger. He did find it. Judge, I want you to know that 30 minutes.
He
cost him
he
4
left
days in custody.
at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Hey,
It
you're
was-
not
it was-
supposed to
It
leave.
was between, I think, midnight and 2. He's back and forth looking.
He had an unapproved leave at 2:22.
Yeah, looking for the charger. He says that it was beeping.
But the
So
excuse,
he's, and I agree that that was a mistake on his part, but he's running back out in court. And over the course of the violation, about 30 minutes total. But that 30 minutes cost him 4 days in the county jail. We got a deal worked out for him where he does the effective decision-making for us and then making this case will go away. I just need him to get out and do it, go back home, go to work and.
What do you think?
Class.
Be opposed to it. It's not the case.
I think he certainly learned his lesson.
can you have him bring him out? Ask him please to bring him out. No
Yes,
more
sir.
calls. That's jail. I asked 2 things from you, just 2. And all you did was violate the 2 things. Your lawyer is asking me to reinstate your bond. And you know that it would probably cost all of $500 to get you out of jail, Mr. Rogers. And there's no one to pony up even $500. Who do you have in your life at this time?
I'm ready.
Judge, I will tell you that over the course of my representation, Mr. Rogers, he and I, we had several long conversations about the decisions that he's made that have gotten him into this trouble and the cases he's had before and where it's all stemming. And he knew when he left the last time from your court that if he violated his bond again, he was going to jail. And then when he violated the bond, he went to jail.
So this is the reason why I don't have much faith in him now. You know, Mr. Rogers, why do we have jails? Why do we have jails? You know, another good reason is that when people continually pick up criminal cases. The sentences get longer, the punishment gets harsher, the bond conditions become more voluminous, because what we see is a pattern. In about 2.5 to 3 years, you are now on your 4th case. And within that 4 cases, you're now on your 3rd bond violation. Something is not. You understand where I'm going?
Yes.
Right, but anything you say, right, is here, but your actions are over here, and they don't jive. People tell me everything that they think we want, need to hear, but yet go out and act as if just have no condition. La-di-da, I'm tra-la-la-la-la, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. The conditions we place are to ensure, or at least hope, that no further cases continue to pop up, to protect the community. And so, you know, he's telling me this, but I just don't have much faith that you're. At what point does someone hit rock bottom?
Yeah.
Your actions don't say that. So I don't know what to do. See, you know, the funny thing is he's worked out a killer deal to get this case dismissed. All you'd have to do is literally 2-hour class online, and the case would be dismissed. Yet you're stuck like just. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's we've got just a couple of years. We're now on case number 4. And I don't
Judge,
know how much faith I have that he's just going to comply, you know,
right.
just.
Well, I would just suggest, Judge, that the defense would ask that the bond be reinstated, to be given a 1-week reset, be back in your court next Monday. And if he hasn't done, he hasn't. If he hasn't done, if he doesn't, if he comes in with more excuses, then, you know, we'll let the court handle it.
Well,
But the underlying case is just, we got it worked out. I feel like there was a really good resolution for him. And like I said, he knows going forward. He knows what the deal is going forward. He's 26 years old. He works 2 jobs. He's living there with his mom.
what job do you work, Mr.
I work downtown.
Rogers?
I work downtown in Little Big, and I have a second job at Applebee's.
So he's keeping busy. He's helping mom with bills. You know, Judge, there is an alcohol problem. And he and I have had a long discussion about that. I know he's taken a lot of positive steps toward remediating that, and he'll continue. But this is where we are there.
When is he going to test negative for everything? When is he going to test negative?
I would hope that he would test negative today.
Be realistic. I want you to be honest. When are you going to test negative?
Will you test negative today? If you would?
No.
I don't want to say.
Well, he just tested just
On the first. on June first, if I'm not mistaken. He tested positive. So he was given bond conditions on May 15th. We're now at June 15th, so he should test negative. I would like to think 30 to 45 days from marijuana is what I understand. Have you smoked marijuana since the judge gave you bond conditions back on May 15th? No, I'm asking you, I'm just asking you a simple question. Okay. Have you consumed any alcohol since May 15th? Okay. Judge, I believe the defense would just ask that if the bond be reinstated, he be given a 1 week reset to get the class done. He would appear back in your court next Monday.
So, I will acquiesce, but he will have a GPS prior to release. If you step out past curfew one more time, you understand. When you're out in the free world, you need to be thinking to yourself, if I do this, is it going to be in violation of my conditions? Whatever goes on with this case, you're going to be tested 10 days from today for alcohol and marijuana. Because by then you should have tested negative. And that's me giving you more time. But if you ever violate a condition, that will be number 4. And I'm not going to have this conversation with you again. You understand? Mr. Francis, I'm not going to do this again.
I
So
agree.
if the battery goes dead, if you go out past curfew, if you have a weapon, if you smoke marijuana, if you do anything you're not supposed to do, if you drive a car and you don't have a license and insurance, then you will be in violation of all these bond conditions yet again. Do you understand? Okay. Just, we'll have to let Veronica know and then take care of it.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. GPS prior to release, no drugs, no alcohol, test in 10 days, no weapons. Can you test levels? Can you test levels?
We can test levels.
I'd like to know levels. So let's do another, when he gets out within 3 days, let's do another test because I want to see what levels are.
Reinstated, Judge.
Yeah. We'll go from there. Okay, so you're gonna have to wait. We'll do that last. Okay,
Deciding to hire his own attorney.
okay. Sure. I see it. Hey, Carl,
Hi, Judge.
welcome back. You miss us that much? Yeah,
No, it's great. Yeah.
great.
I like it. I mean, so far, I really like it.
Do we have any trial cases for tomorrow? Do we have any trial cases for tomorrow?
I think there is one set for tomorrow.
Okay,
Because I was just going to zoom in.
who is it?
Comro?
Oh,
Brothers.
yeah, weren't they gonna come in before?
Yeah, that's what my understanding was. I called him earlier today too, and he said he's been trying to come in at 12:30.
Okay,
And then there's also the PC variant.
there's a what here?
PC.
Okay,
I just want to know if you had it.
just probably 11 maybe, after Docket dies down. Yeah,
Defense counsel call. See if he's free. On Zoom.
oh, is that, what's his,
Parker.
he's not on now.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a call and see if he's.
Sure, okay, yeah. Hey, on Jones? Yeah, 5,003. Yeah, please, all of them. She's got, oh yeah, both, yeah, it's only two.
I know, I'll be in my car. That last arraignment?
Oh, no, no. Oh. You send the lawyers to go, they can go. Go, go. Yeah, it's 12:30, so it's nearly 1 o'clock, go. Go, go, done. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Bye, see you guys tomorrow. Hey, do you want to go through the list?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, please call again. 11.
Hey, can I give you guys a cause number? 260-4912. Hey, check this out. Veronica, you mind looking at this? I need to give you a cause number.
Mr. Ryan?
Yeah. 260-4912.
Man, I thought they were gonna be.
I just got an email saying that this dude picked up a DWI,
Thanks, guys, appreciate it.
but I don't see it filed.
I'll be back.
It was a out of county,
Ah.
so we don't.
Was Ryan on the, he's on the docket today.
Montgomery County Drive. He was officer with 614, so he might still be in custody.
Is he in custody now?
Can pull up Montgomery County, same name, jail. Actually made an account last time.
Did Ryan check in? Ryan, top of page 30?
No, Judge, I got an email from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
water company. He's in Montgomery County Jail.
Okay, so 5001. Okay,
He's still there, Judge.
yeah, got it. Is it a felony?
No.
Hmm.
Misdemeanor.
I'm just missing one dismissal from Matthew, because I got one on.
Which one did you get?
Judge, I also had a CHA.
Okay.
And then I knew you know himself. So I mean, it's pretty serious.
Okay, are you ready? Come on.
How about 7th? He's here. CHA.
Well, you said we have an arraignment.
Yeah. You want that one?
What time did Etienne get here?
He's been here, but Ed's going to tell me. He was here this morning. Yeah, he's here.
Etienne, come up.
Yeah, he's on.
Good morning, sir. Do you have a lawyer? Tell me what you're doing about that. Good. You're not going to qualify for court-appointed lawyers. You need a lawyer to represent you. We'll give you another reset. Come on.
The other one, the arraignment is bottom of 14, Dixon. Right, go ahead and sign for your.
Good morning, ma'am. What time does court start, Ms. Dixon?
8 o'clock.
You got here 12:30, right? Please, from now on, come on, time. It messes everything else up. Do you understand? Really, it starts at 8, not 9:05, 10:32, 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30 at the latest. You're charged with resisting arrest. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you, ma'am. Okay.
On May 27, 2026, officer working with Metro was advised by dispatch that defendant, a female was refusing to deboard after being instructed to do so, for not being in possession of a valid paid fare. Officer made contact with defendant and gave multiple lawful commands to deboard the Metro. Defendant fails to comply after being given several verbal opportunities and commands. Defendant stated she would not exit her train, leading officer to take hold of her arm to attempt to detain her. Officer advised defendant she was under arrest. Defendant continuing to resist by fencing her.
Wait, so they're trying to kick her off a bus?
Yes, Judge.
Why?
Because she didn't have the paid fare or the.
Here's the train.
Stop. Don't they give out free passes?
It's just that she didn't have the valid card. They asked her multiple times to leave. She refused. They called the Metro Police, get her off. They asked her to leave. She wouldn't.
What was she under arrest for? What was she under arrest for, guys?
It's theft of services.
Say it again?
I'll say theft of services.
Well, did they take her anywhere?
I was with Judge Fleischer from the South House and they were asking her to leave and she was refusing.
Ma'am, I'm gonna find no probable cause in your case. Just be careful, all right?
Okay.
They're gonna dismiss your case. You're free to go. Just be careful. And next time, if you have court, come on time.
Okay. Hopefully.
You're the best.
Okay.
Right.
There's one go.
Yeah, come on, bring it.
Top of 7.
Yeah,
Don't do the first time.
2501.
Bottom of 17, Garcia, who was here earlier? Garcia. Council, you came? Oh, good, okay, we can skip that one for now. Top of 18, four, failed to appear first time.
2501.
Bottom of 22, third, safe change, BDR was filed, failed to appear.
5001.
And then 23, did you above that one?
Yeah, 5003 on all of them.
Bottom of 29, Rodriguez said it was raining really hard and
Oh, God bless. Dang.
and he said.
It's 122 days old and dude's been given 3 PR bonds. No. No. I mean, what? The rain stops. $5,001.
5,001?
One, yeah. I'm just raising it up $1.
Bottom of 31, sent an email asking for a 2-week reset.
2501.
Top of 35. Judge, that one, you, the one I took that was working and relation and all of that, I did not call him on Friday. So can we roll it and then I can call him today?
SFBF tomorrow, sure.
That's it, Judge. We're just waiting on Garcia, for her attorney.
I don't know what happened.
Garcia,
Yeah.
that was the one where you took her in.
Sure.
She came back.
She was supposed to come with Zane.
Right, we needed to do bond conditions and then come to a resolution. 'Cause it's in a-
Where's Zane now?
They're out from how we talk.
Oh, Zane's out there now too? Oh, wonderful.
That's what I should go on.
I think we're done.
Thank you, Judge.
Great. Sorry I was late today.
You're good.
Yeah, my daughter had a,
The main judge,
yeah. No, my daughter had orthodontist. She got like antlers. So that's messed up. That's messed up. No, she's great. They're not that bad. I'm just exaggerating. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Well, wait a second. Just keep one just in case for Zane.
Yes. For tomorrow. Oh, there he is. Is that it? No, it's not there.
But I
It's not there.
can I help you?
Are you referring to me, sir? I'm sorry.
Yes, you.
I apologize. I might have been late or I missed it, but my daughter, her name is Jessica Goose. She was on your docket for today, and I was trying to find out what transpired as to what happened
So
today.
I don't allow, I mean,
I
number one, I don't know who you are.
Late or
We
I
can't just give out information.
daughter-
And I restrict Zoom appearances for lawyers, not witnesses or family members.
I understand, sir. No problem.
Yeah, sorry about that, but
Thank you.
I can't just give out information. I don't know who you are, so.
Right,
Okay.
and I also I'm with her mother here right now as well too. But
I understand, but I don't know who you are. I can't just give out information on someone and because it just, you got to understand that there's a lot of privacy with this as well,
absolutely, I
Right.
understand. No problem.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Take care. Hi, Zane. Thanks for coming back. You ready?
I am here from Miss Amanda Garcia, Judge.
Come up, Ms. Garcia. I certainly don't know how to handle this. You know, you're on bond for a case with us and now you've picked up a felony case. I'm not down. This is not a revolving door. You know, you picked up a very serious burglary of habitation. Do you know what conditions they placed on her upstairs, Zane?
I'm not sure.
As far as, not only that, this case is 300 days old. Do you have an offer on this case?
There should be a time certain offer, Judge.
Where's the 30 days offer?
30-day offer officially made in Florida, but I received an email they said about.
So this is your first time talking to her? Am I right?
Second time.
Second?
I talked to her when I was first.
Right, okay, so, but what I'm trying to get at is, like, I'm not gonna give you guys a lot of time, and you guys need to figure out what you need to do in this case, but I'm setting you for later this week, and you need to figure out what you want to do with this case. You must either accept the plea bargain agreement, or I'm gonna set your case for trial. But your case is 300 days old, you've taken off on us multiple times, you picked up a burglar habitation, it's just way too much drama. We set cases for trial at 180 days. Your case is 300. Is discovery complete?
It should be, Judge.
Okay, so let's do
We
this.
have this, we actually have this, a couple conversations, Your Honor. We'll get a trial today.
Oh, of course. You want to set up a trial?
Yes, sir.
So understand, if we set your case for trial, I will not take any more plea bargain agreements. If you want, can give you a couple days so you can go through discovery with your lawyer here. But once we set this case, you will go to trial. I will not take any more plea bargain agreements, not on the day of trial. You've said it. We will go to trial. If you understand. If you want, I'm happy to give you until, Wednesday or Thursday of this week to decide whether you want to accept a plea bargain agreement or whether you want to set it. But once you set it, we will go to trial. Do you understand? Okay, you guys make the decision. If you want to set it, go for it, but just no more agreements after that.
Of course, Judge.
Okay, so in the interim, I'm placing a GPS monitor on your ankle and I'm giving you a curfew of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. I don't want you out in the middle of the night. You are not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You will be tested like crazy to make sure that you're not using. And let me tell you something. If you take off again, I'm going to go bananas on the bond. Do you understand? No weapons, no engaging in the same kind of behavior as in this case as well. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys.
Just like, do you want to set it for later this week or just in trials? Because of Wednesday, is that? So it's really tomorrow.